Conflicts and resolutions. Rappahannock River Bridge and Parkway Options. In this topographical map of our region that I created, the four original bridge and parkway options are portrayed, including the connectors from Commerce Parkway. Utilizing the methodology used in creating the portions of the new I-95 bridge, these elevations enabled me to model and estimate the bridge spans and the necessary earthwork to level out the high and low contours along the route. Commerce Parkway, shown in the lower right corner, acts as the connecting piece to all options. As originally modeled, to connect to options B and D, the path towards Greenbank Road heads directly through the Silver Collection at Celebrate apartment complex, and thus would need to be modified. The northern section utilizes connections with Commerce Parkway and Celebrate Virginia Parkway. The green path crossing over to Greenbank Road, and option A, shown in red, exiting off of Celebrate Virginia Parkway and crossing over Sanford Drive before heading closest to the I-95 bridge. Conflicting with option A, the planned industrial development project known as Belmont Park interferes with this route. Option A was just recently modified, now connecting directly to Commerce Parkway, but still conflicting with the potential Belmont Park development. If Belmont Park is advanced, option A, in either fashion, could not happen. Heading southward, options B, C, and D would still remain. Option B, in yellow, utilizes the Greenbank Road connector before heading east and then south across the river and connecting to Gordon Shelton Boulevard. Option C, in lavender, utilizes the existing lightly trafficked four-lane road, including several turn lanes and a full sidewalk and lights, known as Celebrate Virginia Parkway, before heading directly across the river, with a longer bridge due to the lower elevation south of the river, before ultimately connecting also to Gordon Shelton. And option D, in blue, traveling southward through Cannon Ridge before heading east across the river and connecting to the intersection of Carl D. Silver Parkway and Fall Hill Avenue. However, with the advent of the Silver Corporation's neon project along Gordon Shelton Boulevard, a conflict arises for option C due to the development's location. Thus, option C cannot remain as modeled. Option B and D still remain. However, a new Silver Corporation two-part development, known as the Villas at Celebrate, first announced in 2022, has advanced forward to the application process. This development conflicts with the modeled path for option B. With option B now also removed, that leaves only option D without potential conflict. It is important to keep in mind that despite potential obstacles created by new developments, that it is feasible that newer paths could be modeled, such as this purple-colored route that, because of topography, would also utilize a shorter bridge span than the former option C. And yet, beyond these already pictured potential developments, newer applications are still being submitted, such as these three Silver Celebrate Virginia projects submitted within the last month and one half. These remaining silver parcels of land, if approved, would potentially impact having the opportunity to select from a variety of feasible pathways.